What's up? This is Score 2440. We're following Simulator 17 live stream. Today we are here on the Square Farms map, and we'll be doing some spring logging. This is the first time here on this map. We'll be doing some logging, which should be pretty exciting. Now, as you guys can see, we do have a second gen extended cab Dodge over here lifted. This will be our personal truck for the series. I thought that this one, especially having a lift kit, would be pretty good for kind of going off-road, especially maybe driving over some fallen trees, everything like that. And I hope you guys are excited for the stream. Like I was saying, first time here on the Square Farms map. We are going to be testing out how everything does work, especially the sawmill. And the house is actually kind of right here at the logging facility, which is pretty cool. We are now leaving our house en route to the logging area. Like I was saying, guys, it's pretty much just right behind the house, which is a bit easier for us. But I hope you guys are having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below in the comments. My day is going good so far, and I hope yours is too. And take a look at this, guys. I mean, this is one pretty epic sawmill. I do still have to add the grass, everything like that. But just take a look at this. I mean, this is pretty cool. And I mean, you guys can see all of it does work. But I mean, just as you do come around here, you guys can see you got lumber as just objects over there. You kind of empty the wood chips right here. You guys can see the wood chips. That's where we'll be putting those when we do the stump grind. You guys can see everything over here is pretty cool. And I mean, I just can't wait to kind of use this. It's going to be pretty interesting. And we are kind of beta testing the map also. So now we'll be kind of just coming over here. These gates do not open automatically. I kind of do like that feature, how you do have to open it. And you guys can see you can't go too close to it or the gate will take your truck, which was happening there. Now I will be adding the forest grass back here, but as you guys can see, here is the equipment lineup. We'll be kind of doing a startup company, not really too much equipment to start out with. I do apologize for the stream health. Looks like it is trying to improve, but you guys can see we'll be using Bobcat telehandler, the Cat 568 processor, you guys can see brand new, and then we'll be using this older international. Now I really want to try to use more older equipment in my series. I do get a few requests actually to use older equipment, and that's like my main goal now, to use older trucks and give a variety of new trucks. So you guys can see we do have the brand new BBM trailer, which is pretty cool, and we'll kind of just start off here with this. Now this is a pretty cool machine, and I think we'll just kind of start off here on this flat area. The flat area is a bit easier to kind of move around with. So as you guys can see, pretty cool cat. Really do like this one a lot. Now, as you guys can see, we are kind of coming up over here to the tree, and there's so many different movements you could do with this, which is nice. So let's kind of take a look at this. You guys can see still trying to learn it, and you guys can see looks like we got that claw. Whoa, take a look at that. Actually, yeah, so whoa, that is actually how you do use a claw, which is good to know. We'll kind of back up here. Oh, we have to rotate this around. So a little bit of kind of learning how to use this a bit. You guys can see rotating it this way. We'll kind of pull forward here, and we will have to grab a hold. Now, I'm actually thinking we might pretty much... You guys can see, there we go. Whoa, that is actually pretty cool how that works. I mean, very cool. It is a bit harder to use than the in-game ones, but I think that it's going to be overall a bit nice. So we'll kind of activate the HUD hider, and we do want to activate this just to probably be, I would say, 7 meters. And then we'll close the HUD hider, and we'll just kind of cut these here to 7. As you guys can see, it looks like we are running into a bit of a problem. It looks like we will have to turn it on, and X is to cut it. So as you guys can see, there we go. We are doing it, which is pretty cool. I am still kind of learning the controls of this, and I haven't been doing some logging in a little bit of time. But I hope you guys were excited for that GTA 5 video that I did feature today. Pretty cool video. I did have a ton of fun in it. You guys can see overall we did do a pretty good job there on the first street. It was a bit challenging, I will have to say, but overall I think that we'll be able to clear a bunch of trees today. Like I was saying, guys, we're here on the Square Farms map. First time doing some logging here on this map. We are beta testing it to make sure everything does work, like the sawmill and even the pond where you could kind of put all of the logs. So I'm just trying to test it out, make sure it's all good for the release later on this month. So hope you guys are excited for that also. As you guys can see, it is a bit challenging using this, but overall, I mean, it is nice to kind of get challenging equipment once in a while. As you guys can see, once you do cut it, it actually doesn't work out that bad, which is nice. And I really do like this cat. Very nice quality. I think we will have to do some more dealerships and different things like that. So let me know, guys, should we do more dealerships, preparing them for grand openings? And as you guys can see, it looks like this actually turns. Whoa, we actually have to turn it the opposite way and have it go away from the cabin. I do appreciate all of the positive feedback here on this map. It's a very cool map. I've been putting a ton of time into it, and that is why I have delayed it. So you guys can see we got the international here. Pretty cool. It is a bit older, like I was saying, which is the goal of my new kind of layout for my videos, is to use older equipment, older trucks, everything like that. But as you guys can see, whoa, we actually need to hop here in the telehandler. We were in it here for a minute, and then we did hop out. But I hope you guys are having a great day. It's time for some shoutouts, so drop your names down below. You guys can see that this Bobcat is a very cool machine. I really do like Bobcat. Great brand, and overall they do make pretty cool skid steers, which I use a ton on. Now, logging, I will say, does take a lot of practice to get it 100% realistic. Shout out to Lewis, Dirty Max, Nate, Blazer, Farming, etc., Jet Gaming, TNF, Hi Colden, Drake, YouTube. Shout out to each and every one of you supporting these live streams. It's a ton of fun coming here, doing these live. I really just enjoy interacting with you. Shout out to Ethan, shout out to TNF Modding. You do give some pretty nice feedback and a lot of positive support. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. You guys can see I'm trying to use this claw on the top of this, and it looks like we do have a few. Shout out to Colden, Thompson, Lewis. Take a look at that, guys. We are just barely holding these on. Hopefully we should be able to do it. I will actually be trying to put these here on the longer of the two trailers. And take a look at that, guys. Wants to fall off right as I'm kind of loading these on. And it looks like we got one, we got two. And I'm not actually at a good angle, so we'll have to readjust here. Shout out to Blazer. Shout out to Coolman, Finish Bros, Nick. So as you guys can see, we were able to load the trailer. Not much was able to kind of go on, and I actually feel like we might be able to do more land clearing without that machine. It did take us quite a long time to do it. Will the Square Farms map be coming to Xbox? I've gotten this comment quite a few times over the last few weeks, and no, it will not. I have buildings here on this map that aren't already in the game brand-wise, and we can't have those like a Bobcat dealership, and I could probably kind of take all of those logos off that aren't, but it does have new animations, which I don't think will be allowed on console. You guys can see that this is a pretty cool telehandler. I really do like Bobcat, like I was saying earlier, and I mean, this thing looks awesome. So as you guys can see, we are doing a pretty good job here. Not the best loading on, I will have to work on that. But like I was saying, hope you guys are having a great day today. Let me know how it is. I really would like to thank each and every one of you stopping by today's live stream and all of the positive feedback on the daily videos. I have some pretty big things coming to the channel. Future mod releases, a bunch of things. So hope you guys are excited for all of it. It's going to be very nice, and I can't wait for all of it. I will be making a map for console once I'm done with the Square Farms map. I think that it's going to be a pretty cool map. I will be kind of reading on what's allowed on console maps, and I will definitely attempt to make a console map. I think that that'll be a very cool thing to do for all of you guys that do play console. I actually do have Xbox One. You guys can give me a follow, and I am trying my best to add traffic to the map, and this map will be seasons ready also, which is going to be pretty cool. But you guys can see that that's just barely hanging on. And there it goes, it's just about to fall off right as we are loading this one on. Take a look at that, guys. We were able to load quite a few on here. Not the best loading, and I will kind of have to work on that. But shout out to each and every one of you stopping by today. A very busy day for us. I actually think that we might just go buy a chainsaw. I think a chainsaw would be pretty efficient to do. So it's kind of looks like we don't have one. We'll come over here to the store and let's kind of buy this one. We don't really use it too much, and I kind of like using things we don't use every day. can I do a logging map in FS19? I think for FS19 my goal would be to kind of convert the Square Farms map, and then I do want to focus on building maps specific to different things, so maybe a logging map, maybe a console map, and even maybe just a lawn care map like the mowing map. I think the mowing map was a very cool map overall. You guys showed a ton of support on it, and that's kind of what made me want to kind of do a new map, because new maps are pretty cool to play on. It's a change of scenery, and I mean new graphics also. The Square Farms map has amazing graphics. Let me know down below in the comments, guys, with a yes, if you guys would like me to do a camping video for this weekend. I think camping is a very cool part of farming sim with all the different mods we get to feature, and I haven't featured one in a little while, so let me know if we should do that. I think that would be a pretty cool thing to do, and I'm actually looking for like a logging fork, logging claw that will be able to kind of have a strap on it, where you kind of just drive up, put the strap on, and it'll work. Because kind of getting them into a claw is a bit tricky, and I think with a strap that would be pretty cool. Yes, I will be doing a heavy rescue and also a repoing video. I can't wait to do all of those, and you guys are giving me some great yeses. And are you on Xbox? I'm on PC today testing out, beta testing the Square Farms map. I think we'll be live streaming just for about another 9 minutes, so a 20-minute stream for today, and I will be trying to do much longer streams this summer, and I do have a few big announcements about streaming this summer also coming later on in the year, so that's going to be pretty cool. Looks like a lot of you guys would like me to do a camping video. Would you guys like me to do it here on the Square Farms map? Take new vehicles to the dirt track. Let me know if we should do that. Take the RV out in the mud. That sounds like a great idea. Would be a bit tricky. Shout out to each and every one of you, and big shout out goes to Super Duty Modding. I partnered up with them to make some pretty cool mods, and we actually have some very big things in the works for videos and possibly releases later on. And I think it's going to be pretty cool. As you guys can see, we are continuing. We actually did use a cat processor, but now we kind of just switched it up, and we are just using the telehandler now. It's a bit easier to use, and I really just like the old-fashioned chainsaw and this. And please do not ask to be a moderator. I am monitoring the chat myself, and I really just enjoy putting all the time into interacting with all of you guys. But I really do appreciate all of you guys coming today. You guys can see doing a pretty good job logging, and I actually, let's kind of go over there with one log and see how that sawmill works. Haven't really tested it out yet, but I think that that'll be pretty cool. Shout out to TNF, shout out to our seniors, Super Duty Modding, Scotty the Gamer. Shout out to each and every one of you for stopping by the streams. Will I be adding mud to this game and to the map? That actually sounds like a great idea. I will have to learn the scripting of the mud, but I think once we do get the mud on it, that'll be a pretty cool thing. So I think we'll kind of grab this little piece here, and let's kind of just go over and let's see what we can do with this at the sawmill. Looks like just about to fall out. We'll have to put it back here on the ground and give it another try. And you guys can see, looks like not really looks like I was able to save it, which was perfect. Very nice. And I think we'll just kind of bring it over now. Alright, so like I was saying, guys, let's just gonna go take a look at exactly how we kind of put this through the sawmill. I think that that'll be a pretty cool thing, maybe to create wood pallets. That's also something that'll be pretty interesting. You guys can see a ton of different areas. Let's kind of take a look. I think that if we were to kind of come over here, it might work. So as you guys can see, we got one right there, which is pretty cool. And I think that pretty much sells them, which is nice. As you guys can see, it is a bit tricky to kind of do this. So I think up next, and like the main thing, and to kind of finish off this last kind of 5 minutes, let's just kind of hop back here in the cat processor, and I think let's just see if we could clear a ton of land. I think that that's probably the main thing that we'll do today. I do want to kind of come back down here and kind of just work at the bottom of the hill. And yep, looks like we just adjusted that. But you guys can see, very cool cat processor. I mean, this thing does look pretty cool. And it does function really well. As you guys can see, we grabbed a hold of it, and now we'll just turn this on and cut it. Take a look at that, guys. We cut it very nice. I'm actually really getting the hang of this, which is good. Like I was saying, I do want to kind of put more time into learning the controls a bit better of all the equipment I do use to kind of help out and to make it a bit easier. But you guys can see, doing a pretty good job. Now, this does seem to kind of rotate on us, but it's pretty easy to rotate it back, which is nice, and I really do like that feature. You guys can see, we did a pretty good job there. We'll have to kind of rotate this one and kind of fold it out, but whoa, I mean, very nice. Going over a stump there, not the best thing to do, especially with a brand new cat processor, but it looks like we didn't damage the undercarriage or anything that bad. Like I was saying, guys, this is a bit tricky to use brand new equipment for the first time, but we are doing a pretty good job at it. So, oh, looks like I actually have to tilt this. So it's going to take a look at this. I have to tilt it. There we go. The tilt on this wasn't correct, which was causing a few problems. You guys can see we are bouncing back just a little bit. We'll be doing only a few more minutes. So let's kind of do some last shoutouts before we do call it a day. And I think we'll cut it right here. This will be the last one we do. Oh, look at that, guys. We actually cut this one at an angle. Not the best thing to do. And we are processing this last one. As you guys can see, we were pretty successful here in clearing land. We did clear quite a bit. Take a look at all of this land, which is pretty nice. I hope you guys enjoyed today's logging spring live stream here on the Square Farms map. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and subscribe for more.